Alright, good evening yogis. Thank you for joining me in tonight's practice. I'm here at your gym. Thanks for inviting me here. It's a different space, so it's always nice to practice in a different space. It allows us to adjust and become flexible. Okay, so for tonight's practice, we go easy. Feel free to navigate your practice, your movements on your mats, the way your body feels. If at any point you need to step back a little bit and make it easier for you so that the practice becomes more of gentler or becomes restorative in effect, then that is also a good choice, okay? Because oftentimes we just step on the mat and we fail to consider how our bodies are responding to the flow, that we just move for the sake of moving. We fail to make that connection between body and our mind and our breath, of course. Okay, so please make sure to find that connection through and through in the next 60 minutes of your practice. Okay, let's begin in your child's pose, please. So find a way to bring your knees down as wide as your mats. Push your bumps to your heels and stretch your arms forward. A deep breath in, a deep breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more, inhale and exhale. Slowly come up to all fours. Excuse me. I'm still under the weather at this point. Excuse me. As you breathe in, arch the back, please. Belly drops. As you breathe out, round the back. Inhale. Lengthen. Exhale. Round. Last three. Again, find a connection between your mind, body, and breath as you go through your spinal extension and spinal flexion. Come back to neutral. From here, just move forward and back. Maybe circles. And reverse. Good. Adjust the placement of your hands. Let your fingers point to the back of the mat towards your knees, and then push your palms to your heels, generously stretching your arms there. Inhale. Arch the back once again. Maybe look up to your nose. As you exhale, round the back. Do it again. Inhale. Exhale. One last. In. Exhale. Release the shape. Move forward. Come sit on your heels, please. Interlace the fingers. Just move your hands around. Maybe accompany the movement by moving your head and your neck as well, side to side. Open and close for 5. Maybe stretching your arms forward as well. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll the shoulders forward and back. Just a few reps here. And reverse. Release the fingers once again. Side to side. Come into a twist. Facing the right side. Come back to the center. And left. Or the other side. Come back to the center. Just walk your hands forward, please. Tuck your toes under. Lift your knees off the mat. Come into a deep stretch with your legs. Try to press your heels down if they are accessible. Go ahead and pedal your feet. Let me just tuck my shirt here. Now set up your down dog. Feet hips width apart. Try to hide your heels behind your toes. Remember your options. You don't have to fully stretch your legs. You can always micro bend the knees. Just a little bit. Go easy on your hamstrings. In your next in breath, shift your weight forward to your plank. As you exhale, arch the back. Open the collarbones, please. Lifting your hips again to your plank. Pushing it back. Downward facing dog. Do it again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale, down dog. Last 3. Just inhale, exhale here. 1 breath, 1 movement if it's possible. Otherwise, you can always make 2 or 3 travels there if you need. Last one. Breathing in and out. 1 more in and out. From here, just walk your hands all the way to the back of the mat, so you're standing in the back of the mat. Soften the knees if you need to. Grab your opposite elbows. Like a round down there, swing side to side. And release your arms down. Just press your palms down there. Make some pulses. Reach for the mats. 5, 4. Relax the head. 3, 2, and then 1. From here, bend the knees please. Sink your hips low. You can splay your feet out to the side. Arms reach forward please. Spine lengthens here. As you exhale, hands down. Push the mats with your hands. Lift your hips. Stack them above your knees at this point. Inhale again. Sit back down. Arms reach forward. Let's repeat the cycle. Hands down. Forward fold. Adding on the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Exhale. 1 more. And exhale. Adjust the feet again. Feet directly under your hips. Move your hands around, side to side. Come back to the center. You roll up into standing. Now once you're up, circle. Your arms around. And reverse. Arms reach forward and up. Interlace, palms press away. You're still standing in the back of the mat. Exhale. Side stretch. Midline. Other side. 1 more cycle. Inhale, so find the length. Sides of the body. Exhale. In and exhale. Interlace the fingers at this point behind. Stretch your arms away from the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades behind. Maybe gaze up to your nose. Hinge from the hips. As you bring your chest closer to your thighs. Forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale. In and exhale. Last one. Exhale. Bend both knees, release the bind, hands down, walk your hands forward. Come back to your downward facing dog, please. Breathing in and out. In and out. From your down dog, knees bend, and just slowly travel your feet forward. Walk to the top of the mat. Stand there, hands to shin bones, flat back. Exhale, maybe grab your ankles as you gently pull your chest closer to your thighs. And again, inhale. Exhale, compress. One more, in. Exhale. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back up. Once you're up, arms reach forward, bring it over your head, hands to your heart. Samastiti, hands down by your sides. You can bring your big toes together, heels slightly apart. Otherwise, stay a little bit wider if you need. Okay? Spread the toes as far as possible, creating enough grounding there, so you feel much more stable as you press your feet down firmly into your mats. Arms reach forward and up. Inhale. Exhale. Hands down. Halfway, you can bring your hands to your shins again. Exhale. Fold. Right foot steps back. Okay, bend the front knee and move forward and back. We move the hips around as well, if it helps. Come back to center. Right knee lowers down. Left hand on top of your left knee. Right arm reaches forward and up. Exhale. Side stretch. Come back to the center. Inhale. Exhale. Side stretch. One more in. As you exhale, go for it. You can release your left hand down. You can wrap your left arm around if you want to, or slide your left hand to your hamstrings there. Back to the center. Release your right hand down in line with the left foot. Open the chest. Give yourself a lunge twist. Left arm reaches back, please. Circling all the way to the front. Do it again. Up and back. Up and forward. Last one. Keep opening here. Maybe you can bend the front knee, or rather the back knee. Pick up the foot with your left hand. Maybe pull that foot closer to your bum as you go deeper into your hip flexor stretch. Try to bend your back elbow, please. Release. Bring your left hand outside of the foot. Inhale. As you exhale, half Hanuman. Stretch first the front leg. Try to slide your front heel down. Dig that heel down, guys. Inhale. Chest lifts. Exhale. Fold. In. And exhale. One more in. And exhale. Take it easy, otherwise you can just walk your hands a bit more forward, way past your front foot. Re-lunge to the left knee, palms down, step back, down dog please. From your down dog, shift your weight forward, your plank, knees down first, Lean forward as you bring your elbows close to your rib cage. Hug them in. Release everything down. This is your baby cobra for now. Roll your shoulders up and back. Open the chest. No compression in the lower back, please. Exhale. Push back to child's pose. Downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale here for 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Changes your right leg. Swings all the way to the back. Maybe point your toes as high as possible. Swing your right knee to the front as you bring your right knee to your chest around the back. Right foot lunges. Assist the foot if you need to, please. And again, move around if you need to. Release left knee down. Right hand, right knee. Your left arm reaches forward. Reach it up to the sky. Exhale. Side stretch. Come back to the center. Reset. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. As you exhale, remember your options. Try to go deeper if you can. And slowly come back to the center. Release your hand at this point in line with the front foot. Open your chest, please. Face the other side of the room. Lunge twist. Right arm reaches back. Up again. And then forward. So half circling here. Opening the shoulders. Last one. Maybe you can bend and catch the foot. Inhale. As you exhale, pull that foot closer to your bum as you deepen that twist. Gently release. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe adjust the front leg. Remember, flex the foot. We walk the hands a bit more forward. Your choice. Relunge the front knee. Pick up the back knee. Left foot steps in. Exhale. Fold. Rise up. Hands to heart. Hands by your waist. And the front foot closer or closest to the screen. Step it back, please. So we're now facing the screen here. So straddle your legs at this point. Bring your toes in, heels out, hands to your hips. Inhale. As you exhale, halfway forward fold. Inhale, rise up. In. Next. Inhale to lift. Exhale to settle. One more in. Exhale, hold. Keep pressing your feet down there, guys. Maybe work on the core. Stretch your arms forward. Just bring your gaze down. Arms in line with the ears. Arms are strong and active. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Inhale. Take a breath here. Exhale. Fold. Soften the knees. Move your hips side to side. Bend the right knee here. You can go easy. Stay your hips, or bring your hips higher, hips in line with the knee, and then stretch the other leg here. Okay, this is your easier option. Walk to the other side, maybe. You can bend the knee again, but go deeper as you bring your hips closer to your heel. Do it again. Walk. Give it some time. And come back up. Soften the knees again. Walk all the way to the other side of the mat. Step back. Downward facing dog. So we're shifting sides. Inhale, come forward. You can drop the knees just like what you did earlier, otherwise lower it down. Glide your chest forward and up. Up dog maybe, or cobra will do. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Last one. Knees soften, please. Look to the front, and again. You can opt to step, walk, or jump. I'm just walking here. Exhale. Rise up as you breathe in again. Find length and space as you rise up. Hands to heart, hands by your sides. Let's continue. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway. Exhale. Now it's the left foot, the one farthest from the screen. Step it back. You may want to square your hips here. Maybe adjust your front foot in relation to your back foot. Alright. Come back to the center. Make sure that your hips are low. Your chest is lifting. Press both feet down firmly. Set up the base. And whenever you're ready, arms lift. High lunge. Wrap your right arm around the waist. Lengthen. As you exhale, side stretch. Come back to the center. Exhale. One last in. Exhale. Come back to the center. Release. Left hand down. Open the chest. Lunge twist. Now extending your right arm all the way to the front. Look at your front hand there. Release. Right hand down. Inhale please. As you exhale, pyramid. Can you stretch that front leg? And can you flex that right foot? So make sure that the back heel is pressed down. Really activate your right heel there. Maybe option, right arm stretches back. Take your time. If you can, your hand follows. Chest keeps moving forward and down. Good job. Hands down. Bend the front knee. Step back. Down dog. Inhale. Vinyasa. Exhale. Upward facing dog if it's accessible. Downward facing dog. As you exhale. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Bring your left leg all the way up to the ceiling. Point your toes. Swing your left knee to your chest. Come Shift your weight forward, please. Round the back. Look down. Left foot steps in between. And again, play with it. Adjust if you need to. So focus on both of your feet. Ground them down. Rise up whenever you're ready. Navigate your arm. Explore. Exhale. Lateral stretch. In. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Come back to the center. Release your right hand down. Prepare to twist. Try to keep hugging that left knee in. Keep opening that chest. Left arm up and over. Maybe look at your hand there. Release, left hand down. Inhale. Exhale. Pyramid again. Remember to square the hips. Move the right hip forward as you bring your left hip back. So check in with yourself. Can I extend the left arm to the back and fly partially first? Maybe I can trust myself enough to fly through and through. Hands down. Good job. Okay. Right foot steps in. Exhale. Fold. Rise up. Hands to your heart. Hands to your waist once again. Right foot steps back. Facing the screen once again. Straddle your feet, your legs, toes pointing in, heels pointing up. Okay? Legs are active. Inhale. As you exhale, halfway fold. Allow your chest to become parallel to the floor. Below it. Inhale. Rise up. Exhale. Last one. And again, reach, maybe interlace, palms press away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, take it easy, inhale and exhale. Soften the knees, side to side. Skandasana. Maybe arms reach forward. Okay. Maybe without using your hands anymore. Switch to the other side. And again, lift. Sit back down. Lift. And down. All the way back up. Soften the knees. All the way to the front or the right side of your mat. And step back. Put your down dog. We're back here. Shift your weight forward. Lower down. Glide. As you open the chest, hold onto your toes and heels. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Inhale. and exhale. One more in, exhale. Shift your weight forward to your plank. Hold it here for 10. Remember to push. Raise the core, 9. Round the back, 8. Lengthen the spine, 7. Breathe, 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Release your forearms down. Transitioning to your forearm plank. Just stay with me for 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, or rather 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Hands down. Allow your forehead to rest down there first. Move the hips side to side. Coming to Sphinx. Elbows under the shoulders. Forearms parallel to each other. Toes are actively pressing against the mats. Try to roll your shoulders back, please. And if this is not doing anything for you, maybe stretch those arms. And if you want to go deeper, because you think that you can, and it's beneficial for you, walk your hands closer. Your rib cage. Lengthen the spine just a little bit more. Try not to hunch, please. Shoulders drop down. And release. Reset the body, especially the lower back. We start first with the right side. Come back to your forearms, please. Only one forearm though. You can do it at a 45-degree angle. Elbow still under the shoulder. In this case, the right shoulder. Press your right palm there. Walk your left hand close to your rib cage. Inhale. As you exhale, twist. Gaze over your left shoulder. Come back down. Reset. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Last one. In. Exhale. Maybe you can bend the back knee again. Left hand catches the foot. Inhale. As you exhale, pull that heel closer to your bum. The opposite bum, that is. Try not to collapse the shoulders there. Press the forearms so that you have enough lift in the upper body. And release. Reset again. Other side. 45-degree angle, more or less. Right hand, rib cage, close enough. Inhale, exhale, gaze over to the right, exhale. Lift, and release. Last one. Maybe the opposite leg. Opposite hand catches the foot and gently pull that foot. Opposite bum. Notice if there is cramping happening. And roll on their backs. Hug your knees to your chest. You move the knees around. Alright. Stack your knees above your hips. Stretch your legs up. Try to bring your legs together. Arms by your sides. You can come onto your fingertips or maybe stretch your arms forward. Way past your thighs. So you're lifting the shoulders there. Right leg lowers down. In line with the hips, please. Lift it up. Lower your left leg down. Lift the leg up. Right leg. Up. Left leg. Up. So make sure that as you bring the leg down, you're doing it slowly and with control. And this way, we get to build strength. So we're not rushing, even with the breath. If it has become overwhelming already. Last 3 maybe. Last 2. One more. And release. Circle. Crisscross your legs, please. Hold down to your feet. And like a pendulum, swing up to a seated shape. Good. Then stretch your legs forward. Shift the legs. We point your toes, flex the feet, point, flex. Maybe move the feet around as well. And reverse. Alternate. Right foot points forward, flex the other foot, and switch. Come back to neutral. Grab your toes with both of your fingers. So you can bring your feet together here, or maybe you can take it easier. You can open your legs just a little bit wider. Inhale. As you exhale, just gently pull your chest closer to your thighs. Bend your elbows along the way. Inhale, chest lifts. As you exhale, release. Okay, bring your legs together. Stack your right foot or your right leg over your left. Okay, right arm reaches up. Lean forward. Grab the outer blade, or rather the inner blade of your right foot, the one that is on top of the bottom leg. Open the chest. Left arm stretches to the back. Release. Crisscrossing your left hand over your right. Inhale. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, chest lifts, exhale, fold, or rather release. Bend your top knee at this point. Bring your right heel close to your left sit bone. Bend the bottom knee. Come into your cow face pose. So your right is on top of your left. Make sure to flesh the palms out. Try to sit tall. So we wrap your left arm under since your right leg is over. Okay? Or rather, yeah. Bring your right arm under rather. It's the opposite arm since the bottom leg is the left side. Inhale. Exhale. One last in. As you exhale, lean forward. Your elbows over your knees there if it's accessible. Otherwise, just do whatever you can. Try to stretch your arms forward. Back to the center. Exhale, release. Shift your weight to the left first so that you can stretch your bottom leg. Come back to the center, uncross your right leg. Shift, or rather, swing. Now is the other leg, left leg on top of your right. Okay, left hand grabs the inner blade of your left foot. Inhale. As you exhale, twist. Or maybe, just maybe, open. Release your right arm over, so crisscrossing. So grab the inner blade of the right foot, the bottom foot. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, release. Bend now, top knee. Bring your top knee over your bottom knee. Shift your weight forward, or rather to the right, so that you can bend as well the bottom knee. Stacking one knee over the other, coming into your Gomukhasana. With the arms, now bring your left arm under. Wrap your hands around. And then, as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale and exhale. Release. You should have felt that here, okay? Whenever we go into a bind. So I'm just unraveling my legs here. Shake the legs. Baddha Konasana. Bend both knees. a variation of your Baddha Konasana though, okay? Maybe I'll face the screen at this point. Instead of bringing my hips close to my heels, I'll go easy, I'll go wider, okay? I'll separate my feet as well because I'm taking the easier route here. Maybe you can thread your right arm under, reach for your foot with your right hand, do it on the other side, grab both feet, inhale, as you exhale, lower your chest down. Inhale. As you exhale, unthread your arms slowly. And maybe, before we come into your Shavasana, let's quiet the body first. Quiet it down. Allow the breath to become quiet as well. So find an easy seated pose there. I'm doing my Sukhasana. Make sure your sit bones are even there. You're not slouching. You're sitting tall. Inhale. Exhale. Notice where you are in your practice at this point. Notice where your mind is. If it's somewhere else, try to pull it back. Allow it to stay here in the present moment. Check in with your breath at this point. How you're breathing in and breathing out. Do they feel heavy, aggressive, too strong for comfort, and relaxed? So maybe try to slow it down. Give it time to become slower and slower and slower. Softer as well. And once you feel that you've slowed it down enough and you want to rest your body down at this point in the practice, go ahead. Just face one side of your mat. Swing your legs to that side. Stretch your legs forward and down. Lower your backs down as well. Come down to your lying, to your Shavasana, or lie down on your backs. Find some ways to adjust so that you really can embrace your state of Shavasana. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth. In and exhale. One more in and exhale. Just slow down the breath. Make sure that your breath at this point is softer, much calmer than before. Then cover your eyes with a towel. I'll just allow everything to settle in. I'll come back to you once we're done with the flow. Slowly come back to the space around you. Allow your fingers, your toes to move. Allow everything else to follow. Bring the legs together, point your toes to the front. Stretch your arms over your head. Long stretch, long stretch. As you exhale, hug your knees back to your chest. Wrap your arms around. Come down to your fetal pose, knees down, feet down. Take a deep breath in and out. Slowly come up to a seated shape of your own liking. Once you're there, hands to your heart space. Inhale and exhale. Thank you for allowing me to hold space for your practice tonight. Thank you for gracing with your time and your energy. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I wish you peace, peace, and peace. Namaste. Thank you. Hope to see you guys again. Same time, maybe same place. You'll never know. See you around. Bye-bye. Stay safe.